This is the brand new Galaxy S24 Ultra. I've had it for about a week now, so this is everything that I've learned in my first 7 days of using it. This being Samsung's newest flagship, they have all the latest tech, Google AI features, and specs you would expect, so these are the most important ones for you. It comes with a 6.8-inch screen, Quad HD, a new 200 megapixel camera, 12 gigabytes of RAM stock on every model, and a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So here's everything that I do like after my first week with this phone. The curved screens are gone. They went to the flat screen for all of their models. I was one of the rare people who did enjoy the curved screen, so I wasn't expecting to like the flat screen as much as I do, but it's one of the best features of this new phone. Also, them biting Apple with a titanium frame, it makes the phone really beautiful. That's really the first thing you notice when you pick up one of these phones, is how well made they are and how good the titanium looks. So on the purple one, it has the gold trim around it, but depending on what color, it looks like more of a natural titanium, the gold, and then the purple ones have like the gold titanium. It just makes the phone look really nice as well as being really well built. Speaking of things that Samsung stole from Apple, the always on display, they use their always on display with the whole wallpaper just going dark. And with the wallpapers that Samsung has, they have their new dynamic wallpapers. It actually makes everything flow really nicely. You unlock the phone and it changes. It just gives it an overall more premium look, and that's what you want when you're spending $1,300 on a new phone. And the last thing that I really have enjoyed is the S Pen. Everyone who uses a Note, an Ultra model as Samsung calls it, knows that the S Pen is one of the best features you have. Using it to take your pictures and getting angles you couldn't get having to press the screen button, or taking your notes with your S Pen. Just there's so many different things you can do with the S Pen, and so I'm enjoying having that back. You can't have good without bad, yin without yang. So here's everything that I don't like about this phone so far. So the first thing that I'm really not liking so far is the texting experience. You know, the whole beef with the blue versus green bubbles, that's still an issue in 2024, as dumb as that is, right? But Apple does plan to support RCS in 2024, so hopefully we get some more news or some updates about that soon. But as of right now, you still have those same issues you always have texting with someone who has the blue bubbles. Another thing that you really don't think about when you go from an iPhone to a Samsung or another Android is the social media aspect of it. So your Snapchat camera, it still doesn't look as good. I haven't really done a lot of testing with Instagram, but I know that the Snapchat camera is not as good still. Uploading your pictures to Instagram, they look flawless. I have no issues with that, but I haven't tried the actual camera on Instagram to see if you lose any quality, unlike you do on the iPhone. Another drawback is Samsung, listen, it's 2024, okay? It's time to get over the Note 7 stuff and get some faster charging on this. 45 watt charging on a flagship in 2024 that costs $1,300. We just got to get better. We got to get 60 watts. We gotta update this fast charging a little bit. So far, the worst thing I've experienced is the inconsistent face unlock. You can authorize your face in the same lighting, but when you go to unlock your phone that way, it won't work. So Samsung needs to update the software. Hopefully it's just a software issue. They can update it and get it going. But right now, the face unlock is just inconsistent. It doesn't always work, even in great lighting. This is a bonus one. Samsung hasn't really had the time that Google has with their AI features. So this is the first edition, so we'll give them some time. But right now, a lot of the AI features just seem inconsistent. You've seen videos, and I've done my own testing, where the translation isn't one-to-one. There's some things where people on both ends aren't really understanding each other because the translation just isn't where it needs to be. And also, when you're editing stuff out with the pictures, sometimes it's less to be desired. And we have some samples for stuff like that, but it's just not where it needs to be right now. Even with all that being said, this is still the best phone on the market right now. There probably won't be another competitor to this phone for phone of the year until the iPhone comes out in September. So if you're thinking about upgrading anything besides a 23, I would say upgrade. If you have a 23, I would just wait till the 25 when things are supposed to happen. That'll make this a more substantial upgrade. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Go ahead and like and comment. Tell me what you think about the S24 if you have it, or if you're thinking about getting it, let me know and I'll answer all your questions. If you have the S24, let me know what you think about it. If you're thinking about upgrading, let me know and I'll tell you if you should do it or not. You can check me out on some of my other projects on the House of Wolves channel. We have a bi-weekly podcast, some nerd stuff. I'm on there, so check me out there. Thank you guys. Have a good one.